Hello everybody, I'm the Video Guy, and today we're going to teach you how to get the Blasphemous Blade. Let's get started. Alright, so first we're going to want to head over to the Lernia Lakes. This is an easier way to get to the volcanic manor over at Mount Gelmir. This is a very quick and easy quest that we could do in roughly a minute. You're going to head over to this area where the little telescope is. And from there you should be able to hear this NPC talk to you.
Hello. Hello. Please. Over here.
She's going to ask you to go over and talk to somebody to try and get her necklace back.
Fuck.
And to do that, you're going to go to this part of the map. The Boil Prawn Shack. From here, you're just going to talk to this guy. He's going to do some light extortion. Then you can get her necklace back. Really nice, really easy.
Something, mate. Ah. That necklace what you're after, is it? You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes.
Alright, now we're going to head right on back and then give her the necklace. And that's pretty much it. You're just going to talk to her, exhaust her dialogue options until she hands you the invitation to the volcanic manor.
Brave tarnished.
And there you go, it's as easy as that. However, you do have to go up the Grand Lift of Dectus. In order to do that, you need a couple halves of a medallion, and it's super easy to get. And there are tons of tutorials on how to do it on YouTube. Now, if you don't want to go up the Grand Lift of Dectus, there's actually another way you can go. It's pretty involved, there's a few tough enemies, mostly bats, and there is a boss at the end. But if you can climb up the area and descend the elevator, she'll be waiting for you there also. Now, for me, I've been all over this map, so I'm not exactly sure why she didn't populate here, but she is not here. So, for us, looks like we're going to have to take the hard way and walk there. Now, before we walk there, I did want to check one more time just to make sure she wasn't at the other location, because I did do this on a live stream, so maybe because I completed it, she'll be there instead. And nope, she is not here. So yeah, we are definitely going to have to walk all the way over to Mount Gelmir. Now here's the thing, if you do have to run there, there's going to be a lot of tough enemies between you and the manor. I like to make beginner-friendly guides, but if you're going this way, I'm not going to hold your hand and patronizingly tell you exactly how to do it. It's just going to take some exploring in order to get here. Now be careful, because the enemies here are quite tough. But once you're here, you can find this Lost Grace, and then you can explore at your heart's content. You don't need to complete the manor area, you just need to explore and find the one illusory wall. Oh, and as a bonus tip, if you want the pizza cutter weapon, which is absolutely awesome in a bleed build, in my own opinion, if you come upstairs, you'll be invaded by this dark spirit. And if you take care of him, you'll be able to get that really nice weapon he's holding. Alright, so down this hallway, what you're going to do is you're going to go into each one of these rooms. It did take me a while before I found it. You're going to have to poke your nose in through these doors and just explore. But specifically, you're going to want to look at these red paintings that are on the wall, and one of them will disappear. Now down this area is a whole dungeon. It's pretty linear, so just follow it until you get to the next Lost Grace. Alright, and once you're there, open these doors, and you should be able to see The big wide open world that is the volcanic manor. Now from here, we're going to run and take a left onto these rooftops. Jump down. Jump down one more time. And head towards the staircase. Now you can run by most of these enemies, or you can take care of them. It's really up to you. Alright, make a left, run towards this guy. That door's going to be locked, but if you head to the left and jump over... you'll be able to get to this area. Now the door will be on your right. Go ahead and open it up. It's a nice handy little shortcut in case something happens. Excuse me, I'm very greedy. I'm going to go for every shiny thing I can. And again, you can avoid most, if not all, of these enemies. Just head on down the stairs. Now, for me, I got a little confused because I am exploring this area roughly for the first, maybe second time. I died a couple of times to get here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for a lost grace. But you'll actually notice that it's downstairs. I really like these guys. Nice little, like, enemy type. I like that when you hit them. I don't know, they're spewing... I'm going to assume it's candle wax, but, hey, who knows? I ain't here to judge. So, through this door, take care of this guy, and the Lost Grace should be on your right. There it is. Alright, very important. A lot of people miss these, and it makes sense. They're kind of out of the way, a little hidden. But now, if you come out this door and head this way, you'll see this big, wide open area. Now from here, you're going to follow my path, and you should be able to get to one of the bosses. Alright, once you head up these stairs, you can take care of this guy, because he is very annoying if you're trying to take one of these elevators. He will get you. So I like to just take care of him, but you don't really have to. You can just run past. Now, I don't know what's up this area. I unfortunately did not explore it. But the elevator we're going to want to take is this one, slightly off to the left. Now this guy's pretty tough. I recommend running past him and opening up that drawbridge. Now when you were first starting this area, this is a major shortcut where you don't have to go through all that stuff again in case something were to happen. You can just go right across the bridge the second you head out into this manor area. I am skipping the cutscenes because I don't want to spoil too many things. That being said, I did leave the boss fights in this video, and if you want to be surprised and you actually want to play the game, I recommend following the prompt on screen. right, once you take care of that particular boss, you're going to light your grace and head towards this little elevator that you see off to the right. Now this area is just a big circle, but if you follow it and jump down here, you'll see another one of these guys. I recommend lighting all of them. What's the harm? Alright, you can cross the bridge now and avoid these guys. You don't even have to hit them, you can just jump right past. Alright, jump down and head up this way. Now, surprisingly, the magma actually doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I mean, you can avoid it altogether, but you can also run on it for a limited time. Now, I forgot where to go in this particular instance. I was looking for, like, the next area, and these guys are scary for me. I don't really know how to fight them too well, but there's an open window you should be able to jump through. Once you're in here, you're going to see a couple of notes, maybe, depends on your game, that are tempting you to jump down. Yeah, we're going to ignore those, and we're going to open this door and come this way instead. I really like these enemies. I actually find them very cute, which is a nice change of pace from the other enemies I've been fighting so far. Like that thing. There is a little elevator past the store. My time playing Bloodborne has told me to send that elevator down, but we're actually not going to follow it. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to head down this open, brightly lit hallway, and we're actually going to avoid all of these enemy types. Well, we're going to try our best to avoid all of these enemy types. But if you just run past and open this door off to the right, be greedy, grab all the items you can, and run past. Once you do that, you'll see this little teleporter area, and thank goodness for iframes. That is a lot. And once you're here, light your grace, and enable the summoning pool. Now, this is the big bad boss of the area. Now, you can do this however you want. You can use the Mimic tier. I don't happen to have that, so I'm going to phone a friend. Thank you to Mr. Whistler, who was able to help me out. Seriously, you saved me. This would have been a really tough boss fight if you didn't help.
Hey.
Alright, so what I'm doing currently is I'm actually going to unequip my weapon, because the one we're going to need is actually in here. It's reminiscent of an old Dark Souls 3 boss. I cannot remember his name. Yeah, once you equip that, you should be able to fight him. I want to say with no problem. I'm glad I had a friend to help me. This guy is still really tough. And again, it's pretty spoilerific, so follow the prompt on screen to avoid it. right, once you do that, you're going to go back to the Round Table Hold, or Table of Lost Grace, whatever it's called now, and you're going to cash in that remembrance. And there you go, you now have the Blasphemous Blade. The attributes required to wield this thing are Strength 22, Faith 21. You can get away with a lower strength score if you two-hand it, and on top of that, it deals physical and fire damage. I love the special skill associated with this sword. Not only can it do massive damage, but the range on it is absolutely crazy. It has the added benefit of whenever you kill an enemy with it, you actually get a sliver of health back, which is very useful. And plus, just look at this thing. It's like an anti or evil paladin's blade, golden but with squirmy fleshy bits on it. Aesthetically, I just think it's one of the coolest swords in the game. Alright everybody, I hope this helps you at least a little bit. I do Let's Plays on YouTube. I also live stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday over on Twitch and YouTube. And I'd really like for you guys to join me. So until next time, bye.